Guys, day one of free agency is done, and the Patriots have done an amazing job so far at re-signing guys and getting new people in the building. They started off a few days ago by re-signing Austin Hooper to a 1-year, $5 million deal. Look, this solidifies the tight end position, as we have a solid tight end 2 behind Hunter Henry. Last year, he had about 476 yards, the most since 2019, and 3 touchdowns. I still want New England to trade for Michael Mayer, which I said in my Raiders video, and in a short from last week. Josh McDaniels is a classic tight end guy, and he loves to have a loaded tight end room. Look, it's a cheap contract for solid production. We can't complain. B+ grade. And then Harold Landry, 3 years, $43.5 million. We finally get a pass rusher. He's been really good at times during his career, but not in 2024. You might see the 9 sacks and be like, Joe, what are you talking about? You're overpaying by a lot for a guy who finished 114th out of 119 in pass rush win rate at 4.8%. Yes, you heard me, 4.8%. And had a career low in pressures, that's including as a rookie, with 30. Now, you have to hope him reuniting with Mike Vrabel, his former head coach, who's great with defense, great with players, and is a player's coach, can bring the best out of him next to Keon White. And someone else we'll be getting to in a little bit. We have to go back to 2021 when he had about 16 sacks. That was his best season ever. Let's hope he can get back to that number with us. C grade so far. Overpay, but can potentially provide solid pass rush. Then we have Robert Spillane with a 3-year, $37 million deal with 20.6 guaranteed. He's a sure tackler. PFF's 6th best linebacker against the run with an 87.3 grade, 7th best missed tackle percentage, and 13th in stops with 51. Really, he's just a good addition to a linebacker room, hoping to get healthy with Juwan Bentley coming back from injury. He will help fix this rush defense on day one. Just a great signing for New England, is a guy who will just come in, be a leader, and honestly, help this linebacker room a lot in a room that needs help. B+ grade. Then we have Carlton Davis, 3 years, $60 million, 34.5 guaranteed. We get a great cornerback 2 next to Gonzo, which was a huge thing that we needed last year. It was a big issue. This most likely means Jonathan Jones is gone, like 1,000%, which I predicted in my Patriots offseason video. He was 25th among 128 corners in terms of PFF coverage grade with a 72.1, 47th in pass rating against 87.9. While those numbers don't seem elite, guys, he's a cornerback 2 for us. Those are pretty good numbers for a cornerback 2. Keep in mind, cornerback 2s are the top 64 corners in the league, and he meets that mark and does a great job at it when healthy. Look, it's an overpay for him, but you have to sometimes. I thought he was going to get like a $15 million a year contract, but we have to. We have the money. People know we have the money. They're going to want more from us to come to us. He's a solid cornerback 2 in a secondary that just needs to stay healthy to play well. Now, we have this insanely upgraded front 7, which helps the secondary a lot because, if they get to the quarterback quick, they don't have to do as much. Gonzo could continue traveling with wide receiver 1s and dominate while having some security on the other side. Let's have Jonathan Jones, who had it down near. Marcus Jones, who's always injured, is most likely a nickel. And it's really just a good move for New England. If Carlton Davis can stay healthy, he's known to miss a decent amount of games. This is an A- grade. Then we have Morgan Moses, 3 years, $24 million. It's a good move for 2 reasons. 1, he's a solid veteran tackle, but 2, this allows Mike Onwenu to move back to right guard, his natural position and where he's always played elite football. He was actually one of the best guards in the league prior to being forced to have to play right tackle a lot of the times. In his first 3 years in the league, he had a PFF grade of 84.3, 86.7, and 79.3. He was a mauler in the run game and did his job pass blocking. It is specifically great for that reason, as Moses is a full-time right tackle. That's if he can stay healthy as well. He's known to miss a few games here and there. He finished 17th in pressures allowed, this is Moses, in 14 games. He is not a top-tier tackle by any means, and anything is an upgrade over what we had last year, besides Dan Moore, who was severely overpaid, and I don't know why he got that contract, but whatever. It's an upgrade over what we had. And we saw a lot of the top offensive line free agents go, and I think our chances to go for Will Campbell at pick 4 have gone up a lot, and I am not a fan of that. I never will be. I want Abdul Carter. I want Travis Hunter. If we get Will Campbell, we're trading down with a team like the Las Vegas Raiders or the Jets or something like that. Let's say potentially like Shedeur Sanders falls, and one of those teams that wants a quarterback for the future. I know Geno just signed an extension there. trades up with us. Who knows? Who knows what will happen there? But B grade here, we get a veteran right tackle who helps Onwenu by moving him back inside to guard. B. Then we got Milton Williams. 4 years, 104, 63 guaranteed. He was elite in the second half of the year and for Philly's playoff run. He split snaps in a 3-man rotation outside of Jalen Carter, so let's say 4-man, with Jordan Davis and Moro Ojomo? I don't know how to say that. And he still finished as PFF's top-graded pass rushing defensive tackle with a grade of 91.7. He was top 10 in pressures with 54 and was 4th in pass rush win rate at 17.6. Now, he's not the best run defender by any means, but that is fine. We needed pass rush and needed it bad. With him, Landry, Barmore, and White, we'll be a pretty decent pass rushing unit, which is what we need. The Patriots are known for drafting second round and later pass rushers like Chandler Jones and Trey Flowers and Keon White, who come in and produce, but they need people around them. They need the role players around them. If we draft Abdul Carter at 4, this might be the best pass rush in the league. There's a chance of that. We got Spillane, which helps our run defense. Bentley has been inconsistent as a run defender, but can produce when healthy, and if there's other people around him. And for a team that had the least amount of sacks in 2024, yes, behind the notoriously known bad pass rush Atlanta Falcons, this move was needed. I don't care, A+ grade. I don't care that we gave him a bag. We needed the pass rush. We need a guy. We're betting on him to stay at that production he had in the second half and playoffs of last year. We got a Super Bowl champion in the building. Needed it. And then we have Kairos Tonga. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about this guy. He's like a rotational run stuffer. 3 teams in 4 years. 1 year, 2.7 million max value. I mean, after we traded Devon Godshaw, I guess he's a solid defensive tackle 3 to just have in there. B-. I mean, he doesn't grade out terribly. So, yeah, sure. Why not? If he makes the roster, B-. And if he plays well, yeah, rotational run stuffer. Why not? Then Josh Dobbs, 2 years, $8 million, 3.8 guaranteed. See you later, Joe Milton and Jacoby Brissett. New York Giants. I know you're watching this. No, you're not. Give Elliott Wolf a call. Give us a 3rd or 4th round pick for Joe Milton. Jacoby, go back to Cleveland or something. Love you, but have a good life. Like, it's Josh Dobbs. We know what he is, though. A backup quarterback who, if needed, knock on wood, can come in and give some sort of production. I mean, we saw his Minnesota Lynn Sandy run just 2 years ago. B. Yeah, solid B. And then another solid B with Matt Collins, 2 years, $8.4 million, worth up to 10.4. It's a cheap deal for a veteran jump ball guy. 36, 42, and 6 with Josh Allen. Let's hope baby Josh Allen can do the same thing. Maybe make him have better stats in a similar role. Look, he's a depth receiver who comes in and makes plays. I don't hate it. Like I said, I gave it a B. Can we get like a real wide receiver? I just want a wide receiver, like someone who can actually come in and be our X guy. Brandon Ayuk, Mari Cooper, Stephon Diggs. Not A.J. Brown. We're not going to make that trade. Cooper Kupp. He's on next, but you get the point. Make a trade. Get someone outside of Matt Collins, please. We still have some money. I don't care. Do whatever you need to do. Move some cap around. Make a trade. We need it. Please. This is like, I'm begging you. I'm on my knees begging you. I'm not actually on my knees, but overall, I would give the Patriots first day a B+. We got some stars in Milton Williams, and that's it. Carlton Davis, Harold Landry, hopefully can come in and be good pieces. Same with Robert Spillane. Then just some depth outside of that. Who can complain? We're giving ourselves a pretty solid grade on day 1.